Hello and welcome to video 14, 100 tens and units or tens and units times by tens and units.
Okay, so we've got here 100 tens and units times a tens and units question, and we're going to be using column multiplication using the carrying strategy that we went through in video 13. The reason we're going through that and not using the brackets is because there'll be just too many brackets and we can get confused. So, just as we did before, we're going to write the numbers into their column positions, use the multiplication sign to show what we're doing, and we're saying what is it the same as. I'm going to put the place value up here so that we can be reminded of what means what. So, what we're going to do now, instead of partitioning the 100 tens and units number, we're going to partition the tens and units number, because we're going to say we're going to do 4 times 374 and then 30 times 374. I'm going to actually put some brackets here just to remind us, but you don't actually have to do that. So that's why I'm going to write it in black. So what I'm going to do first is 4 times 374, and then I'm going to do 30 times 374. Again, you don't have to do this. This is just helping me remind you what I'm actually doing. So, using the carrying strategy, 4 times 4. 4 times 4 is 16. So I'm going to put the 6 here and carry the 1 underneath. 4 times 7 is 28. Add that extra 1 is 29. I'm going to put the 9 here, I'm going to put a line through that so I don't get confused, and I'm going to carry the 2 to the next place value column. 4 times 3 is 12, add the extra 2 is 14. I've got nothing to carry under here because I've got no further multiplication to do, so I'm going to add that 1 there. So already at the moment we know that 4 times 374 is 1496. Next one. Now, 30 times 374. I'm not great with my 30 times tables, but I am great at making a number 10 times bigger or 10 times smaller. So I'm going to move all of my answers up a place value position, because I know that I could just times this by 10. So I'm going to put a placeholder 0 here to show what I'm going to do is I'm going to times these by 3 and make them 10 times bigger so it looks like I've times it by 30. Placeholder's gone into my units, so now I've gone 3 times 4 is 12, put the 2 here and carried the 1 into the next column. 3 times 7 is 21, add the extra 1 to 22 and carried it to the next place value position. 3 times 3 is 9, add the extra 2 is 11, and put 1 here. I could carry the 1 down here, but I've got no further multiplications to do, so I'm going to put it there in the tens of thousands position. Just as before, because we partitioned the tens and units number, we need to add our multiplications up together. So smallest column first in case we need to carry. 6 add 0 is 6. 9 add 2 is 11, so the 10 goes in here and the extra 1 goes into the hundreds column. 4 add 2 is 6, add the extra 1 is 7. 1000 and 1000 is 2000, and we've just got the 1 tens of thousands left. So 374 times 34 is the same as 12,716. Have a go at doing one of these, pause the video, have a go, and then we'll go through the answers together. So, with this one here, 76 and 24, put them into their columns. So, I'm going to do 4 times 76 and then 20 times 76. So, first of all, 4 times 6 is 24. I'm going to put the 4 here, and then I'm going to carry the 2 into the next column. 4 times 7 is 28, and the extra 2 is 30. Could carry the 3 over here, but there's nothing else to multiply, so I'm going to put the 3 here. Okay. Now I'm going to do 20 times 6, but because I want to do my 20 times tables, I'm just going to put a 0 here so we can move everything up and move it 10 times, make it 10 times bigger. So now I can go 2 times 6 is 12, put the 2 here and carry the 1 underneath, and 2 times 7 is 14, add the extra 1 is 15, so I'm going to put the 5 in the 100 column and the extra 1 in the thousands column. Now I need to add them together because I partitioned them here. 4 add 0 is 4, 2 add 0 add 2 is 2, 5 add 3 is 8, and 1000 on its own is there. So 76 times 24 is the same as 1824. Here I've got the larger number here with 100 tens and units times tens and units. So again, I'm going to be writing them out into their columns. I'm going to be partitioning this tens and units number, so I'm going to be doing 3 times 941 and then 50 times 941. 3 times 1 is 3, 3 times 4 is 12, I'm going to put the 2 here and carry the 1 into the next column. 3 times 9 is 27, add the extra 1 is 28. I could carry the 2 underneath here, but I've got nothing else to multiply, so I'm going to put that into my thousands column. Put a line through that so I don't get confused. Next I'm going to be doing 50 times 941. So what I'm going to do is 5 times 941, put the 0 here to move it up the place value position, make it 10 times bigger. So now I can go 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 4 is 20, put the 0 here and carry the 2 into the next place value position, and 5 times 9 is 45, add the extra 2 is 47. Now I'm going to add these up. 3 add 0 is 3, 5 add 2 is 7, 8 hundreds add no hundreds is 8, 7 thousands and 2 thousands is 9 thousands, and 4 tens of thousands on their own. So 941 times 53 is the same as 49,873. Okay, adding our new learning to our number mind map, our growing number mind map, we were looking at 100 tens and units times tens and units, and tens and units times tens and units. And we had to take these tens and units and we had to partition them. And we also need to remember when we were doing the 100 tens and units times the 10 that we needed to put in that 0 placeholder so that we could make the number 10 times bigger. That was in the units column. Linking our previous understanding, where we learned how to make a number 10 times bigger, we needed to apply that understanding in order for us to understand why we put that placeholder in.